MMORPGs used to be impressive for the fact that they were online alone. That's what was impressive about it. You said to someone, hey, you can play a game online, and people were suddenly thinking, oh my god, that's amazing. Everquest was the world's prettiest chat room. You could kill a couple of skeletons, and then you would sit, and while you get all of your kind of energy and stamina and magic back, just chat to your friends for like 10 minutes. The game wasn't necessarily the focus. The social experience was. That was, as you have put in the chat, Pave, perfectly, that was innovative 20 years ago. People loved the fact you could play games and talk to other people at the same time. Then, that got taken away and replaced by social media. By Facebook, by WhatsApp, by Discord, all that kind of stuff. Even by Twitch. Because the games used to foster a sense of community. And then what happened was, and this happens with everything, okay? If you have something that does everything, people will gravitate to it for what it does that nothing else does. If you only need one thing, people will gravitate toward whatever is best at that thing. Imagine you walk into the bathroom and you have a headache. You've got a really bad headache, super pounding headache. It just really, really, really hurts. And you've got a couple of boxes of pills. And one of them says, kind of cures headaches, kind of cures leg pain, kind of cures coughs, kind of does this, kind of sorts that out. And another box that says, stops headaches now. You're probably going to take the stops headaches now one. Now, the other box does more stuff, but it doesn't do what you need right now. So you take the box that, it does what you need right now. Is this relevant for the exam? Yes, it's all going to circle round eventually, okay? A lot of my lessons go off on tangents, but then they do circle back round. You take what you need right now. If you walked into the bathroom with, some kind of pain in your leg and you had a box of pills that kind of does everything, but nothing super well, and then another box that says, stops leg pain, you would simply, use the stop leg pain one. Everquest did a lot of stuff kind of well. It was a kind of good RPG, and it was a kind of good chat room, and it was a kind of good online experience, but then things came along which did small, specific things much better. Discord is a much better group chat than Everquest was. The Witcher 3, many would consider, is a better RPG, or a better gameplay experience than Everquest was. Not saying Everquest is bad, it did a lot of things very well, but nothing perfectly. MMORPGs now are in a position where they are games, but they're not necessarily as good as other games. And they're chat rooms, but they're not necessarily as good as other chat rooms. And they're crafting systems, but they're not necessarily as good as other crafting systems. MMORPGs are caught in this awkward place where they do a lot of stuff which used to be impressive, and now they don't do anything well enough to really impress. What do they do better than anything else? I would say it's multiplayer experiences. Multiplayer challenges like dungeon runs or PvP. PvP is fantastic. Raids amazingly. So when you look at things like Guild Wars 1, that's still online because it's a good single-player experience and you can team up with other people. Raids, phenomenally fun in MMORPGs, which is why a lot of MMOs add in raid finders, so people can get to that content quicker. PvP, absolutely. They do that really well. MMORPGs are in this complex place where providing everything doesn't provide any individual thing to the level of quality that people that want that thing actually go to.
On the novelty that it's multiplayer. But nowadays, everything is multiplayer. Nowadays, everything in the world is interconnected. So this is no longer a novelty. This is just...
Very true. Novelty sells. Novelty sells really well.